Hello everybody, Ian Robson here from another edition of Iron Horse. Alright, we've got a couple things going on today. All our fields are ready to be harvested. We got canola. I'm actually almost too far gone now. I have to be careful here. I guess I accelerated time a little bit too much. I must have gotten a little overzealous. Which happens from time to time, right? Apparently our header fell off there. Oh, that's not good. That is not going to work well for us. Oh well, I guess that's one way of getting rid of it. Or adjusting it. Alright, so to get this harvest started... What did I get caught on? Oh, it's a stump. We're going to go ahead and get this harvest started, if we can. And what we'll do is we'll harvest a little bit and we'll see what we can do with some other things. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do all at the same time, but we're going to see here in a second. Ugh, that combine header moves around a lot more than I thought it would. Now it's the wrong way. Okay. I guess we'll have to adjust it here a little bit. You would never do this in real life. But then again, it wouldn't fall off in real life either, would it? Not unless you were really bad at putting a combine header on a combine, I guess. But the fact that it fell off that at all makes me kind of like, ugh, really? Come on. Oh well. 2015 is on the way. We're expecting big things from 2015. Let's hope they live up to the expectations. I'm hoping they updated the physics engine in Farming Simulator. That's probably going to be the biggest thing that everyone's looking forward to. There we go. Jeez. That's probably the biggest thing everyone's looking forward to is that the physics engine will be, you know, up to snuff. At least that's what I'm hoping for. There is a great demand coming up for beef in 1 hour. And we actually have 12 cows ready right now. So maybe we'll take care of that too. Let's get this started. So we should be able to just sell this directly. And this guy should be able to do this himself. So what I'm going to do is just going to do a headland around this one side here. Should be okay. I guess I'll have to do it all the way around. We'll get a headland started around the outside here, and then we should be able to hire a worker. And then we can focus on a couple other things. I guess I should do this. I don't know why, but this particular point, this IH... Oh, there it goes. That one point is just always difficult to hit. I guess it's because I was, I don't know, harvesting at the same time, but it still seems strange that I would get... it would be that difficult to hit. Anyhow. It's funny. I think we're on episode 22 now, and as I know Spring Hill Valley is out now, I'm kind of, I'm almost like, should I really continue this till 30 or something around that area? Because I think we're on 2022, something in that, something along that area, so I've been seriously considering, I'm like, maybe I should just go to 25 and, go to 25 and switch over to Spring Hill Valley, because you know it's going to be a good solid map anyways, so, and I'm sure most people are going to agree that it's one worth checking out. As you can see, I had the Benz. He was doing a little bit of seeding for us, although this seeder is not my favorite. 3 meters is really small. I'm definitely not used to only a 3-meter seeder. Does it get the job done? Yes, of course it does, but it is slower than I would like. Let's just say that. We can put this in here if it fits. I have no idea if it will, but we're going to find out in a second. Looks like it will. Oh, well, that's good to know. It's not quite all solid around there. Now, I don't know where we left our tipper. Oh, there's the cane. There's the Richard Western. Might as well grab this one right here. Yes, Rooster, we know you're there. Despite the fact we just ran you over. Oh, goodness. So we will... is there a selling point here? What I'm thinking I'm going to do is going to set up a course just so it automatically sells it, so I can just focus on other things once that's done. Where am I going here? Not there. We want to go to field 3, which is totally not this direction. You'd think I would know where I was going by now. Nope. Still have no idea, apparently. They're not squares. If they were squares, I think I'd be okay. But they are not, so it always throws me off. I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea. I've gone around so many times that it's just like, oh, look, there it is. But apparently, it hasn't been enough for me to know exactly where it is. This doesn't have wiggle wheels, does it? Okay. That would have been annoying. So, let's just do this here. And we're just going to use this to unload our combine. And we need to be careful going over this bridge, because it does not look like it'd be fun if Courseplay got stuck on the bridge. And we will do it around the long way, just so it's not quite... Well, I really should have done it the other way around, now that I think about it. And that should be good. And let's take a nice wide turn here. There we go. Excellent. And I'm just going to call this F3 unload and save it this time, because I think I've done this course like 2 or 3 times now already. Yes. F3 unload. Sell. Maybe I've already made this course and I've saved it. Maybe not. Alright, so set them up. So, what I'll do is I'll just continue harvesting myself. But what I can do is just micromanage this guy right here a little bit. He's going to drive that course first. Let's just see if he actually does it okay. I'm kind of curious now. It's more about the fences on this actual little area here. More than anything else. If it weren't for the fences, I think I'd be okay, but those fences probably are just going to be the death of me. Anyhow. Probably not. I'm lying. What am I saying? It's not really going to be the death of me. It's just going to be annoying. But it should be, looks like it should be okay. Oh yeah. He'll hit the trigger point there. It's funny, I've been following whether or not, I've been following the Minecraft maybe post and the responses. Again, if you haven't voted for that, please vote. I'm always curious to see what you guys like, because this is not necessarily just my channel, it's our channel. I like to incorporate people in decisions and stuff like that, so... Excellent. Let's move him into a good place here. That's probably as good as it's going to be. Yeah, so I like to include you guys in decisions about what we're going to do on the channel and whatnot. So this is definitely one of the decisions I'd like to include you guys in. That's why I made a whole post and asked you guys to vote and whatnot. So really, you're going to do that? And you're going to hit the tree, I bet you. Oh, well, I can live with that. That seems somewhat plausible there. Yeah, so it's kind of it's the votes adjusting slightly. It actually threw me off. I was like, when I first looked at it, it was all like one-sided, and now it's kind of changing between the two. So it makes me interested to see what the final result is going to be. I'm just going to drive straight here, just so he doesn't have to run into anything. I'm not too worried about him driving on the crop at this point. Just going to keep the ball rolling at this time. So, yeah, it's kind of like fluctuating between yes and no. There's only 2 possible answers, right? So, it's been interesting to see what people have to say. So, I've been following it with great anticipation, I suppose. You could say it like that. Alright, so this is one of the ways you can micromanage your Courseplay, guys. Just hit it and stop there. And now if I go around the circle right here and then come down the other side, he'll be able to readjust himself and it should be fine. But this is micromanaging, I suppose, with Courseplay. It does work well on these smaller areas, because what happens if you just let him go and do his thing, he is going to go all over the place. But in this scenario right here, because I stopped him right there, made the turn myself, and then going straight now, he should be okay. As long as he catches up to me in time. Is he going to? 97, 98? No, he's not. Such a small field. Doesn't make any sense why we get this much, but we get an awful lot out of these fields. It makes me a little surprised. Someone actually said in one of the other comments, or one of the other episodes, that it's too easy, basically. And it's probably true. It is on the easier side, specifically because we're all playing on normal. But I've been trying to stay away from grains for the most part. We have been doing a little bit of grains, but not like every single episode. So like this episode, I should probably take care of our cows again, even though we'll probably sell them all. On the great demand. Alright. So he's going to be full in a second, I imagine. Yes, there he goes. Is he going to get stuck? No. Oh, that's good then. So once he gets turned around and he's okay to turn around, he should be fine to do his own thing, but in this scenario, it's not terrible. This is like the strangest way I've ever harvested this field. Usually I would do around the outside first, but this works too, I suppose. I'm definitely going to be full before he gets back, but we'll see a nice influx of money. There's no great demand for canola coming up, is there? No. Okay. Whew. That would have been funny. That would have made me laugh. I'm like, let's just sell all our canola before the great demand. Sheesh. Oh, goodness. Alright. So far, in terms of that Minecraft maybe post, I keep going back to that. I'm just really curious to see what's happening with it and what people are voting for and what they're interested in and whatnot. So, if you answered yes to the post, or to the yes, I'd like to see Minecraft on the channel, there was a post, there was another section after that saying, what would you like to see? Like, what particular, was there a particular mod pack you'd like to see? So that's been interesting to see which mod pack people are suggesting. Let me ask you this. I don't know if you guys watch Hitman 82. I'm assuming you do, because he's a cool guy, and he's Canadian. And he recently mentioned of a little railway on Tech World 2 that him and I have been both playing on. And it figures. And I was wondering if you guys might be interested in just seeing the railway. So, I don't know. Just seeing what... excuse me. Just seeing what I have done in terms of the railway alone. Let me know if you are. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Probably mostly for Hitman 82's crew. Because they're the ones who probably saw the railway in his video. Obviously, I haven't done any, so... But if you're interested, I can show you that. It's not a big deal. If not, well then, just say so. I'm cool either way. I don't get, my feelings don't get hurt very easily. I've been on the internet for a long time, so these types of things don't bother me that much. Although it's interesting because sometimes you, if you've been on the internet for any length of time, you will be used to people not being always nicest. I've been on the internet for a long time now, so ever since I was a wee young lad, I suppose you could say, I have been on the internet, I don't know for how long now, but let's just say a long time. And because of that, I've grown used to the way people are on the internet, which isn't always nice, unfortunately, because I like to think people are nice all the time, but as I'm sure you're aware, and I'm aware, that people aren't always nice, unfortunately, so... I don't know how I just got on that topic. Let's talk about something else. Sheesh. That's not a very nice thing to think about at all. Wow. Anyhow, moving on. I mean, it's interesting to see what's happening with the markets right now. I've been following the markets in relation to, like, the livestock prices versus prices of grains and whatnot. And this particular year has, like, people have gone crazy for, not crazy, but people have planted a lot of soybeans. So the price, I don't know, I suppose is going to tank. But it doesn't appear to be, doesn't seem to be like it's going to anytime soon, which is kind of interesting because the amount of, like, soybeans that have been planted this year is, like, record levels, in Ontario at least. I'm not sure about other places, but it is really high here. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen in terms of the market. But on the other side of the coin, like, this is what I think is going to happen. A lot of people have soybeans, so the market's going to crash. Not crash, but it'll drop, that's for sure. It's a question of how much it's going to drop is really the question. But what's happened is on the other side, livestock prices have gone up a little bit. If memory serves, I have to double check now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it's gone, where livestock prices have gone up. So cash crop farmers haven't made as much this year as opposed to livestock. Livestock has done a bit better. Traditionally, livestock's not terribly profitable. It can be profitable, but it's not the most profitable. If I were to compare cash crops versus livestocks, cash crops tend to win. Unfortunately for those people who do focus on livestock. Although it's a different type of relationship, I've been told. I've never worked with livestock personally, but a lot of people say that it's one of those things that kind of develop a relationship with animals and whatnot. So, it's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. Almost done this field. We gotta try and get all these fields done in a relatively quick time, because I don't want to lose any of these crops, because this is good money. Because if you think about, like, it's like $20,000 per load we drop off. I don't know if you've been paying attention. It was about 20,000. So we're at 40,000 right now, so it'll be really easy to see how much we actually make this time around. I don't know, I'm kind of rocketing through this field at a pretty high pace. And in real life, you probably wouldn't be going through that fast a clip, but apparently in Farming Simulator you can. Without problems. Yeah, that was 17,000 for that one load. Actually, you know what we can do? Where's another tractor? So I reset these tractors. I like the way this tractor looks. Don't like the way it performs very much. I don't know why, but it's tippy and it seems really light. So I put the let me just start it up. I like the way it looks inside. Looks kind of cool, but I've discovered it feels like really tippy. And apparently, this is funny. This is the second time or third time this has happened, where you hear a police car or ambulance or something. So look at this. So I was going like not that quick, but let's say it just seems really tippy. Like, it reminds me of a ghost tractors a little bit. Another weird thing I've discovered. So this is the Allo front loader here. So like even that, like I think the problem is that this front loader is a bit heavy for this tractor, even though it's the right. And look, this is the other problem I ran into. That is for a front loader. That worked on the IH, but it's not working here. Not sure the reason why that's the case, but maybe it's forcing me to use Allo's or whoever made this, the equipment for this. So I don't know. Really don't need another front loader because that is a front loader too. Although that has the same problem, if memory serves. Alright, so there's the front loader part. Let's give this a try as well. Although these front loaders look really nice, I have to admit. Let's just pop over here for a quick second. This is me getting distracted from harvesting. Whoops. Oh goodness, this is like... Normally you do like your 3-point turn. This is like a 40-point turn right now. Sheesh. Alright, so these should attach. I don't know if they will. Yeah, see, I don't understand that either. Like, what's up with that? Makes no sense to me. So this is what we have right now. It doesn't say anything about telehandles. But it definitely worked on the IH, so I don't understand why it's not working here. It threw me off when I was like, hey, what's happening here? This should work. And it doesn't. So it's actually, there's only been a few things that actually have worked properly. In terms of front loaders. So apparently the only one that's going to work everywhere is going to be this guy right here. Oh. For some reason, I don't know why Courseplay didn't work properly. It still doesn't work properly. I think it's just the problem I think it's happening is it's trying to identify where this location is, and I think that's the problem it's running into, is it's not able to identify where the tipping point actually is, and that's why it just stops there. Because if I put debug on, you'd see what was happening, but I'm not going to. Oh, that driver's stuck again. So not used to having trees everywhere. But I also wasn't watching him, so that's probably the other reason why. Alright. Let's just do this. Stick him underneath there. So yeah, that's what I discovered off camera, so I wasn't really pleased with that. Not at all. And we never, for some reason, you can't tip that. You can't tip it right into here. I don't know. I wasn't able to. I don't know. Maybe I have to do something on the outside of this. I don't know. This bothered me a little bit. I'm like, why can't I just use this? Is it? Maybe that's not for. Maybe I should check. I don't know. I was kind of surprised by that, and that didn't work properly. So this is for, let me just read the description, Watson Feed Trailer, providing your animals with mixed fodder in the pasture. Maybe I have to put it in the pasture first, I don't know. I guess we could try that. I don't know why that would be needed to be done, but oh, interesting. This is kind of like a mixing trailer. Did not realize that. Okay, let's just give this a go then. We already have this guy hooked up already, so we might as well just give it a go here. We're gonna need some more silage bales in a second here, because they haven't run out of TMR, but they're running low on some other things on silage itself. So let's just attach this bale right here. It was funny. I had a kind offer from somebody. Somebody offered me a. They offered me a private edit of a bale of a. I guess that doesn't work. I thought maybe it would. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Apparently, there is a trailer that actually can handle bales, and I think it was Cody Goes Crazy was saying that it was one from 2011. Where you could just put a bale in it, that would be a feed for your cows. I guess that's it must be just from the tipper, I suppose. But we don't have anything over here, not in a loose format at least. We only have bales, and that's not going to work for bales apparently. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Anyhow, yeah. So out of all the front loaders, this has been my favorite by a long shot. Just because the way the vehicle itself handles. All of the vehicles I've used for front loaders, like this one's the best. This one's the second best in my opinion. Just because it is a bit tippy, but I could expect that because I'm rocking around with a front loader up in the air, so I'm not surprised by that. But so what I've been doing is just manually unloading it and then just having it fill up that way. So, oops, let's just do this here. Excellent. Almost done. Got to finish this field off before it gets too late. Oh, he's already on his way. Excellent. Good. Yeah, so it's been kind of strange with those front loaders. I don't know why. So actually what I was thinking about doing is selling one of those Fendt. The small one, I think, because I need the big one still. I was thinking about selling the small Fendt and getting one of the Massey Fergusons, which is about the same horsepower anyways. The ones that were released by Eurodizien, I think it was, just recently. Massey Ferguson, that's like a European, not really European, Irish, I suppose. You'd see it, a lot of it. It's an Irish style thing, so this map is kind of European, so I don't mind using it. Hurry up, Mercedes. Sheesh. There we go. Excellent. So he is perfect time right now, so we should be able to get that last little bit done in one pass. Let's just stop the driver there, make this turn here, so he doesn't have to follow us, so he doesn't run into the tree primarily. That's what it boils down to, right? You got to make sure he doesn't run into the tree. Alright, let's get this last little bit here and start the driver again. He should be okay to turn around now. Should be being the keyword, of course. Yeah, and we'll be able to get the rest of this too. Excellent. I wasn't sure. Oh my goodness, I was on Twitter the other day, this morning I guess it was, and I was looking through. I have Twitter set up so I have like lists of people. So like I have like YouTuber people, and I have some other like games related stuff. In lists, basically, and the program I use on my phone allows me to view individual lists. And I was browsing through YouTube-related people, and I came across Dirt Ebbers and one of his recent Tumblr blogs. Oh my goodness! Yeah, if you know what Dirt Ebbers is like, and you know if you ever read his Tumblr blog, because his Tumblr blog is definitely different from the way he is on YouTube by a long shot, I'd say. Like it appears that he is more himself on his Tumblr blog, but I don't know because I don't know him personally. but it just seems that way. So definitely check out his Tumblr blog. I think it's just dirtheberus.tumblr.com or something like that. But that's where he voices his opinions, and if you get offended easily, don't check it out. Because he is definitely a bit more, je ne sais quoi is the word that comes to mind. He's a little, not brash, I suppose, but not as polite. Let's say that. He definitely lets loose a little bit. Alright, so we need to wait for that guy to come back, because we don't need this canola in here still. So we'll just request the driver, and let's hop back into this guy, sell some more silage. So I probably will not be doing silage in this particular manner on this map again, because I don't like doing this. And I really don't need it, and we have the wrapper anyways, so that's not a big deal. Which is a lot quicker than this, because this way we have to blanket it. When we wrap bales the other way, it's like instantaneous, which makes me laugh a little bit, but it is what it is. Alright, this guy's chilling out here. Where is my... oh, there it is. Yes. You know what? Let's just... Where is that other tractor down here? We're just going to sell it right now. This one right here. I like the 309. It's just a little too tippy for me. And I really want to try out the Massey Fergusons from Eurodesian. That's the only reason why I really want to sell this. Didn't hear that. No, but I really want to try the Massey Fergusons, and I think we already have one fence, so I don't want to get too many fence, because I know people like to have variety. Actually, some people just want all John Deeres. Some people want just all Case, or just New Holland, or just Fendt. And that's the way it is, and I totally understand. I like Kloss and I like Fendt because of the color. And John Deere, I guess, because of the color as well. For whatever reason, that's just... I like green. Green's one of my favorite colors, so... And because Kloss is like neon green, basically. And Fendt is like whatever this color green is. And John Deere's John Deere green. That's the reason why I like those ones. But this tractor, it's okay. I think I found that just on this map, it's a little too... Because there's lots of bumps in it, it moves around a little bit too much. Like, even me doing these little turns right here, I am going 40 kilometers. That's probably the reason why, but like I said, I just want to try out the Massey Ferguson. I'm being a little selfish isn't the right word, I suppose, but that's what I want. That's the reason why I want to change this tractor out. And Massey Fergusons don't need weights or anything. These ones, this one feels like it needs a weight, but I'm not sure whether or not to or what to do with it in this case. I believe the Massey Ferguson is about $40,000, which is a bit on the pricey side. Actually, you know what we should do? Let me just check something. Someone was asking me to do this, and Field 6 is $10. Okay, that must be a mistake. That's gotta be a mistake. Field 2 is down there. Field 10. Field 9. Field 9. Field 9's right by our... Yoink. Let's buy that one. Field 9's right by our cows, which is the reason why I wanted to get it. There we go. Someone, I forget who asked. I think it was Jared, said to get a new field. So we got a new field. So we have one that's a bit closer to the... Why did I do this in the first place? Why did I just sell all the other fields and just buy fields close to my home base? I don't know. Alright. Yoink. You can just stay there running. That's funny. I just bought this and I was like, let's sell it. Like I said, the main reason is not because I didn't like the tractor. The tractor's decent. Didn't work as well as I would like on the bumpy ground. That's what I discovered. But on this ground, didn't work very well. It just, I think it's just the particular model, but it's a cool tractor nonetheless. Massey Ferguson, here I come. Where are you? All the way down the bottom, I think. That would be funny if I didn't actually install it. Maybe I should get a Kirovitz. No. People hate the Kirovitz. That is 105, 112. Let's get this. These are oh, this is an articulated tractor. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I forgot about. Eek. Yes, well, whatever. You can use it for other things. Let's take a quick little peek here. Ooh, looks nice. Massey Ferguson, 1250. Nice. It is articulated. Very solid. Look at that. On the inside. Oh, you got keys. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Can you guys... I'm pointing at the screen. That says Euro DZN right there. That is cool. Alright. IC. Left window, right window. Open door. Alright. Let's turn the key on. I bet that's going to turn. Let's just... I'm all excited about this right now. I'm like a little kid. Alright, I'm going to be quiet. Preheating mode. Steering wheel pedals work. Gauges work. Nice. Look at that. Does that? Can I just put dualies on? I think you can put dualies on. But oh, look at that. Look. No tipping. Nice fluid movement. This is what I like to see. Why don't more tractors? This is a really nice. Actually, this is a really nice turn for. Let's put this back on so I can see. Raise arms. Raise arms. Oh, the back arms. Oh, I see. This is a really nice turn, because a lot of articulated tractors are like, you know, either it's turn all the way or turn not at all, but this is like a gradual turn, and that is gorgeous. Oof. There you go. Nice. Let's put that in group 1. Ah, that's a gorgeous tractor. Nice. Alright, that's it for today, folks. That's me getting distracted, I guess. Anyhow, actually, random other note. I was looking in Giants Editor on a different map, and apparently this is a potato digger. That's what it says on the Giants map editor, at least. And I believe the reason why it's considered a potato digger is because, if you recall, potatoes grow in rows, on ridges, I suppose you would call them. So the idea behind this is to try and like fluff up the dirt and like turn it over, I guess. That's the idea. It probably doesn't turn very fast. Anyhow, random side note. Anyhow, that's it. That's all, folks. My name's Iain Robson. It's been Farming Simulator 2013 coming at you from Iron Horse. Catch you guys later.